What's going on YouTube? Earth Power here, bringing you a Kaijudo deck profile. We've got my Fire, Nature, Water Aggro. So they gave us Bowl Tails in the Dojo edition, so I figured I just had to build this deck. I mean, we have no reason not to right now. It's pretty much the same build as it was in Duel Masters, pretty much outside of like multi-civs and stuff like that.
Same concept.
I mean the aggression's there and it's there to be had, so I built a deck around it, and this is it.
First Dojo edition, post Dojo edition deck profile.
Yes, this is coming up after the draft, so after this match, after this deck profile, we'll probably get a CBH's Fire Dark Water aggro, and then
It's control, man.
Fire Dark Water control, whatever, and then we'll have a matchup. So the first card, 3 Bolt-Tail Dragon, so good. It's my twin cannon. It's my baby. I love this card so much.
It's really good.
It's
so good you need 3.
It's the best finisher, like in my opinion, right now, just because you drop it, you can either immediately start killing stuff, immediately go for shields. And what I do in most matches that don't play discard, I just hold on to them. And even against controls, you just want to hold on to these guys, even if it costs you certain other, like if it's, unless there's just an obviously better play, I hold these up until turn 8, just because dropping Bolt-Tail after Bolt-Tail is just so hard to deal with. So, very good card right now, and I'm so happy we got him so early on. Next, 1 Tatsurion.
Hot tech.
Oh yeah, love this guy. He revenges anything that has killed stuff or can immediately just get rid of creatures right off the bat.
You?
He's really good about just picking cards off when you need him to, and he serves as another finisher late game too as well.
Can you explain why you chose that over Chain Lash Tatsurion?
I chose it over Chain Lash because I'm running 2 Overcharge to hit all the untapped creatures. Chain Lash is good, but I don't like just being able to target one creature with it, and I feel like Tatsurion's ability to immediately go after stuff is better.
Cool.
So it serves as a Chain Lash pretty much. Like it just does it himself instead of giving it to another creature to do it with. Next up is some of the Weenie stuff. We've got 2 Drakon Weaponsmith. I'm only running 2 just because I'm working on numbers for this deck right now, and I feel like 2's enough. I might go up to 3 depending on testing. It's just something to keep in mind. Next is 2 Draglide the Swiftest.
Only
450,000 speed attacker.
Yeah.
I'm running 3 Bolt-Tail, 2 Draglide, and then 2 Gilaflame the Assaulters as well. I feel like I don't want to run 3 Gilaflame just because they're good early on, and they're good as a pseudo finisher towards the end, but I'm not going to really want more than 1, generally. And with it coming back to the hand and all that, you can just use it over and over again until it dies. Thunder Sultan and I were talking about this card the other day, talking about how if it was 5 mana, it'd probably be a little more broken, just because it gets past all the Weenie spells that can kill it, like Return to the Soil and Ice Blades and Bone Blades. But 4 for 5,000 is really good. You can revenge other creatures with it, and then it pops back to the hand. You can use it as mana the next turn, or just keep putting the pressure on with it. And then 2 Draglide, like I said,
I find it better at 4 mana just because you get to the situation a lot where you can play double Gilaflame and it's just too cool.
Yeah, double
late game.
Double Gilaflame at the end is kind of cool, or Gilaflame and a Draglide. But I don't want to really see these guys too much. I mean, they're good when you have them, but I don't see a reason for more than 1 or 2 of them right now. But your thoughts and suggestions on that would be much appreciated. Now to get to the fire spells, got 3 Comet Missile. Comet Missile just hits the blockers. It's your only true blocker removal, and Granger is such a problem. It's so hard to deal with this deck. Like, with all the other blockers, Bolt-Tail can just smash right through them, but Granger gives us the most problems, so Comet Missile's there for that. And it gets rid of other blockers too early on if you're trying to put pressure on early. 2 Tornado Flame, again, just hitting, mostly used for blockers, or if you really need to clear a creature out that's posing a problem, you can use Tornado Flame, but I like using the Tatsurions and the Bolt-Tails and the Gilaflames for that generally. But Tornado Flame gets rid of most of all the other blockers outside of Granger and the Twilight guy. So, Guardian of Twilight, I forget what's his name, Keeper of Twilight.
Keeper of Clouds?
Keeper of Twilight. The
Oh,
5 or
yeah,
6,000.
exactly.
So, Tornado Flame gets rid of everything except for those guys, and it's just good out of the shields as well for when the opponents are trying to make pushes. And then finally, one of my favorite cards so far. I was testing 1 and then realized that 2 would be really good. Overcharge, give everything plus 1,000 power, let you attack untapped creatures. Lets all your creatures attack untapped creatures. So I was running one at first, and then realized that if I'm playing against another aggressive deck, and they drop their turn 2 and their turn 3, and you drop your turn 2 and your turn 3 as well, like I say a Drakon Weaponsmith and a Seneschal, you play Overcharge. Now you can kill those 2 creatures, so that's a +1 right there. And then if Seneschal or RazorHide are on board, you're getting either another mana or you're drawing a card. So that's a +2 off an Overcharge right there early on. And every time I did it, it usually set me up to win for the rest of that duel, because immediately you've dropped the opponent down by 2 creatures, and they're usually drawing to 2 or 3 cards in hand at that point. And on top of that, it just lets you clear out. Once you have
gives
bigger
you way
stuff,
too much of a head start.
yeah. Once you have bigger stuff on board as well, it lets you really clear out fields that are posing a problem, like aggressive decks with a lot of blockers or stuff like that. So the power and the ability to just attack whatever you want to is just unbelievably good, and I really like this card. And that does it for fire. Getting into nature, we've got the 3 Essence Elf, 2-drop, give everything plus 1,000 power. It's so good.
The staple.
It's probably the best 2-drop, just because of the power it gives you. Everything. You power up your Seneschals, and all of a sudden you can kill all the opposing Seneschals or anything else with 2,000, 1,000 power. So Essence Elf, very, very good. 2 RazorHide for a little bit of mana gain. Like I said, with Overcharge, it's really good. On top of that, it just helps you get to that Bolt Tail a little bit quicker. We don't have a lot of solid mana gain right now outside of Bronze Arm Tribe, so RazorHide helps you get there a little bit while putting a little pressure on the board as well. 3 for 2,000 is pretty good. Next, we got the 3 Bronze Arm Tribe, just in there for mana gain. Yeah, drop it, get 1 mana, and then you set yourself up for either a turn 6 Tatsurion or whatever else you've got going on for the next turn, and it gets you 1 step closer to the Bolt Tail. And finally, to round out nature, we've got 3 Root Traps. It's my only solid removal for everything. It hits any creature right now, hits bigger blockers, hits finishers, just basically gets whatever is the most threatening on the field out of the way. So, and it's a shield trigger. Last Civ is water. We're running 3 Seneschal, 3 Hydro Spy for the draw power. Hydro Spy is your Aqua Hulkas for 1 more mana, 1,000 less power. And then Seneschal, like I said, really good with Overcharge, really good in general just for aggressive decks. You're breaking shields, you're drawing cards, so you're really not losing advantage in that aspect while putting pressure on the board to kill opposing stuff and still draw cards. So both very good in that aspect. There's a lot of draw going on in this deck, and that's why I think it does well. It's probably one of the better aggro decks right now.
How many cards is it?
44.
Cool.
I'm running 2 Reef-Eye just to stop Blaze Belchers and any early aggressive stuff against other aggressive decks that run like Essence Elves and Drakon Smiths and stuff like that.
Deal.
Just to get in the way, pose a little bit of a problem. Maybe since they think I'm running aggro, they're going to drop their Comet Missiles early and maybe think they don't have to use them, and then I drop a Reef-Eye that they might have trouble dealing with or might have to waste a bigger kill spell on to get rid of. So Reef-Eye is pretty good there. Decent blocker. And not a lot can get past it early on. For the water spells, we're running 2 Ice Blades, 2 Veil Vortex, and they're just bouncing stuff. We don't have Surfer yet, obviously, so the ability to bounce. Veil Vortex being another way that hits everything in the game right now, just to bounce any sort of finisher or anything that's really in the way, just get it out of the way immediately. And Ice Blades just because it hits the weaker stuff and it costs less as well.
It's pretty much all the blockers except for those other big guys you mentioned.
Yep. So these guys get pretty much anything out of the way as a quick spot removal to maybe set up or at least delay the opponent a game as I work towards that Bolt Tail.
Is Vortex dojo?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I don't have it.
Yeah.
Explains a lot.
And then the last
I don't
one,
love it.
Teleport as well. Teleport bounces anything like Veil Vortex and it lets me draw a card as well. When I get a 3rd Veil Vortex, I'm probably going to put it in over the Teleport just because it's a trigger. But Teleport's
really good.
Teleport's really good right now, and it poses as another draw card too. You bounce something, draw a card, so it's decent. I like the way it's testing so far, but I'm going to try a 3rd Veil when I get one and see how that works. And then last card in the deck is the Logo Scans. It's our energy stream. It's that should be enough said. It's played tap 3, draw 2. So good.
I've seen a lot of crazy shit so far, but so far everyone's realized that Logo Scan is good in water decks.
Yeah,
So.
it's a solid +1. There's nothing bad about this card. Like absolutely nothing. So great card. Glad we got it so early on. as well as our speed attackers and our nature stuff. And like I said, it's pretty much aggro is pretty much where I think it's going to be for a while. I don't see any changes to it unless we start getting creatures that also destroy blockers, and like if we ever see a Koreal or a Windax or a Ganta.
Yeah,
I know. But that's what I'm saying. If we
we
start seeing cards like that, like or Gantas, just creatures with a lot of power that cost less.
Ganta pissed me the hell off, man.
Yeah. When we until we start seeing cards like this is pretty much probably going to be the most solid build for Fire, Nature, Water, aggro.
Show them the One Piece cards, Carl.
Oh, One Piece.
Your cheerleader cards, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Luffy's.
Pokemon.
Because he has a Luffy fetish. And there's a
I like One Piece.
deck box there.
So, that's the deck for the most part. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Check out the social links below, and leave me some comments on the deck as well. Let me know what you think. I'd like to get Little Hissy in this deck. I just don't know what I want to put it in over right now. I like the way Reef-Eye's testing, but I feel like I could drop them for something. And just I'm running the 2 Overcharge
I think
as well.
Overcharge is probably good enough.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to stick with 2. I just don't know what I could drop, what I could add. As far it just feels solid to me right now, and I'd like to know what you guys think about it.
Open for suggestions.
Yes.
Just don't say anything stupid like take out Hydro Spy.
Or logo scan.
Or logo. Definitely not. Like.
I think I'm gonna keep the place at a logo scans.
Yeah, come on.
So like I said, leave a like if you enjoyed. Check out the social links below, and
like the Facebook page.
Yes. Hopefully, guys, we'll see you next time.
Peace.